Motherfucker. Hi, Internet. Welcome to Chronicles and the Tales of the Valiant. If you are just joining us for the first time, this is a campaign that's sponsored by Kobold Press and the Kobold Creates program. You should go and check out Tales of the Valiant. It's a fantastic expansion of the 5th edition TTRPG game with some wonderful toys for the players and characters alike. So if you are a fan, go support them. The Kickstarter for the Player's Guide 2, which has, I think, a minimum of 3 subclasses for every single class, including 3 1 to 20 classes, among so much other stuff. The Kickstarter ends tomorrow. And because I like chaos, if you back it, and if you send me a screenshot of your tier that you've backed it at, we will make an NPC. You can make an NPC and they will feature in this game in some capacity. And there are really no guardrails except no blatantly awful shit. You know what I mean. So if you are a fan of a particularly comedic or gross or villainous NPC, back Player's Guide 2, send me that screenshot, and then let's make an NPC together. So yeah, go support them. Also, you can't see it because the logo's below the camera, but if you are going to con season and need a fun little bag to carry around your merch in, we have a wonderful new design on the merch store. Right there. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. So if you go to the fourth wall link that is attached to the link tree or in the chat, you can pick up a design for yourself. There's a lot of stuff on there. We have fun making merch. So yeah. I don't have anything else, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it to our wonderful cast. We are down one Erin my laundry this evening. Unfortunately, life be lifing. We love Erin. We love you so much. But let us go ahead and throw it to Ian.
Oh, what's up, everybody? I'm Ian, or your boy Big, on all social media, and I play Merosha, the bootleg-loving pirate. Oh, yeah. Noir, you say words.
Hi, I'm Noir. I'm saying words. I forgot to make a sound at the beginning. There it is. I play Sybil Kingsman. Not the Sybil from Tuesday. I'm the Sybil from Thursday. Moving it right along to LB.
Hello, I'm LB. You can see me here playing Gavel, the human monk, and also Maggie, the elven bard. Danny.
Me. Hi, I'm Danny, and I am playing Vikan, the oxen boostkin. I was gonna snort. That was a pig noise. That's me.
All right, cool. Speaking of Vikan, in our wonderful portraits down below, you're going to see some fantastic art from one dubious artiste on Instagram, one of which is going to be our beloved Angry Boy. So go check out Dubious Artiste because their stuff is super cool and they're super nice. Good. And yeah, he looks angry and we love it. Yeah. But when last we left off, our Valiant had arrived at the entrance to this mysterious mine that they had been sent to investigate in the Shattered Ridge. Upon coming to the entrance, and as they deliberated on what their next moves would be, 2 other individuals showed up. Other individuals who had also been hired to examine the same mine, with the hopeful promise of maybe splitting the profits of their reward. After some prickly conversation, but an understanding was reached, they eventually made their way inside and dealt with several monsters that seemed to come from the walls of the mine itself. It seemed like the mine held more nefarious and malevolent forces than previously thought, and they began to move their way through. As they did, Sybil, after felling these monstrous creatures, experienced something. A glimpse of someone. A glimpse of himself. The version of him that was revealed by Caliban to be his future, should they have continued towards their previous moves. But you all managed to, I believe, get a short rest. And here we are. So, what happens next? You are still in, I would say, the beginning, maybe 60 feet or so of the mine entrance itself. Things seem to be relatively calm. There's still these sounds of distant movement, small rocks. You can hear a bit of a howling wind on the distance through these tunnels. You can also see a strange, very out of place statue scattered amongst broken pieces of rock and minerals that looks to be in the shape of an eagle, sort of standing like a sore thumb.
Menacingly.
It does have that like, not I'm hunting and mid-flight, but it's got that like keep talking and I will take off and I will claw your eyes out sort of expression.
It's got that keep my wife's name out your mouth energy.
You
G.I. Jane joke, brother.
do you all see that oddly placed, very specific statue of an eagle menacingly sitting over there?
I thought it was just decor.
You know
I
what,
was
Maggie?
hoping.
Honestly, it could be. I'm hoping that it is whatever you said that it was too.
Would you like me to take a look at it?
Absolutely not.
Well, obviously I'm not going to go over and touch it, but she waves her hand in the air, and as she does, a magical hand appears next to her, and she waves, and it waves, and I cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
I would like to put the hand close to it.
Okay. You influence the hand and it slowly floats pretty much in where you would think the eyesight of this hawk would be if it were living.
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't seem to move.
It's a hawk?
It's the eagle. My apologies.
Oh, no, it's fine. I thought I misheard. That's me.
Why did it move?
I was trying to scroll on the map and I grabbed it by accident. I'm really sorry.
My immersion!
Fixed it, I think.
Maggie, no! Please!
The mage hand just slapped the shit out of that statue.
I was,
Oh, it's just an inflatable. Don't worry about it. I am going to have the mage hand touch it.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, dice. I almost dropped them.
Oh,
It's like a surprise.
no.
It's like a
It's like a reward.
14.
With a 14, you're examining this statue real close. Doesn't seem to be reacting.
Well,
I have a question.
What's the question? I almost asked you what the answer is, but you have to ask a question first.
Has it been longer than an hour?
I'd say if you guys got a short rest, yes.
Okay, then never mind. I'm irrelevant at this moment.
You're never irrelevant.
I think that it's been a. I think that. I think since it's been an hour, the armor is out and Sybil is tinkering with it. And upon seeing everybody looking at this eagle hawk, I'd just like to take a quick look at it with my eyes of the maker.
Okay. Give me. Well, it's basically like detect magic. You can see that this thing is giving off a weird signature. There are parts of it that are divine, but not the right divine. Like it's how do I put this? You're registering that it is powered by divine magic, but it's not divine magic that you are familiar with. This is different. This is strange.
So, not to be that guy, but it says when you touch the item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use it, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn what spell created it.
Well,
Are you touching it?
I'ma go touch it.
I'm not stopping him. Let him go do it.
No, stop, please. Wait, come back. He's gonna do it anyway, so there's no real use of. Yeah.
Is it supposed to, do we actually want him to or not?
No, in this moment, that was sarcasm.
I don't care.
Sarcasm.
Chasm like the cave.
Kazam.
Okay.
Sybil, are you sure you should be doing that?
I'm just a quick look here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't.
Sybil?
think, just...
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yay!
Told him not to touch it.
we don't know that I'm fucked. I'm fucked. That's that is. I will use my 2 luck to re-roll.
Good call. Also, because I realized during the combat last time, I didn't point this out. Anytime you miss with an attack roll, you get a luck. So I'm just going to say blanket for those who are in melee, take 2 luck.
Oh,
I think
okay. That's great.
Maggie was casting spells most of the time. I think Gavel may have missed a couple times, so give him the luck as well. So there.
I don't need any luck as Gavel.
Okay, well, shit balls. I'm going.
That's a spectator. Was there a thing about having too much luck, or was that a joke between friends?
If you get to max luck and you're supposed to gain 1 more, I need you to roll 1d6, and
Good thing
that is what
I
your luck
didn't.
will then be.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
6.
Okay, you stay at max luck, I guess. Shit.
Cool.
Fuck you.
This game's easy.
Yeah, this game is so easy. I rolled an 11. Fuck, help. Is there anything I can do? Am I fucked?
Let's see.
I think I'm fucked.
The armor implodes.
I'm not wearing it, which is even worse for me. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's go. Let's just do it.
The moment
Wait.
you're
I'd like to use 3 of my luck to provide an opportunity for Sybil to dodge whatever is about to happen.
Typically, the 3 luck rule is just the I know a guy rule.
I can do that.
I know.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you need a drink? You want to get some water or something?
Actually, yeah. I think what Merosha does, he's not paying attention, and he's just like, so Maggie, do you come from Sybil? Sybil.
Huh? Yeah, just 1 second. I'm almost done.
No.
What?
I know what to do. Ha ha. Hey. I know a stoneworker who used to work with people with runes,
Uh-huh.
and there's a little glimmer in the sheen of that stone. Please don't touch it, or at least step 35 feet away and throw a rock at it.
I'll let it slide.
Why are you all staring at me?
with my strength of 8, I throw a rock. Does my 12 hit the stone?
Yes, it does. It's not moving. Yeah, it ninja flips and you miss. No. The rock sails through the air and
Do we want a bigger rock?
I'm not certain that rocks are required for activation.
I'm
not
not
even
throw a rock
certain.
anyway.
Okay, that you know.
Like,
but-
let's describe-
insult me.
I told you we shouldn't
eyes-
be touching things.
The eyes of the eagle glow with this deep purple energy.
Oh, pretty.
Doesn't move.
Hi.
Our apologies. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
You hear so many noises come from this thing, almost like an eldritch, like undercommon.
Mhm.
It is just a collection of eldritch language.
Oh. I'm terribly sorry. I'm not quite caught up on my my whatever language that was. You may call me Shonda.
Wait, I thought. Okay, sorry.
Let her
We're
talk.
terribly sorry to be intruding on your space. Would you like us to leave?
You may leave
Oh.
only if you receive my blessing.
Or we just met.
And what is it that you intend to bless upon us?
Either ill or a boon. It depends entirely upon your answers to these questions.
What a kind thing to do. What is your question?
I have no face, but I show many. I have no mouth, but I speak plenty. I have no soul, but I reflect thine. Speak my name, and I will let you shine.
Right?
What am I?
One more
Just a
time.
moment.
One more time.
Yeah, one more time.
Wasn't ready for a riddle. Can you say it again?
I'm
Just one
sorry.
more-
I
just
do.
one more
I
time.
Here, hold on. And you just see like at the pedestal, like text shows up, like inscribed.
Thank you.
I got you. Here, I'll post it in our.
It might
Little
be a
chat.
mirror, is what I'm thinking. The voice thing is the only one that's messing with me.
I'm recollecting the riddle right now. It's just giving me a minute to in my head.
No
for
offense,
chat as well.
but
I have no face, but I show many. I have no mouth, yet speak plenty. I have no soul, but I reflect thine. Speak my name, and I'll let you shine.
Speak my name and I'll let you. It's not a mirror. Speak my name and I'll let you shine. Reflecting the soul. Oh, it's eyes.
Go with. Mm.
Incorrect.
Fuck! I knew it. You were right the first time, but I didn't want to step on your toes.
You all take 5 points of necrotic damage,
Jesus Christ.
The fuck
and
am I
your
taking shit for?
maximum is reduced by 5 points.
Absolutely not.
All right, so wait, what the fuck just happened?
You.
No, we need to take more time to deliberate on these riddles because I ain't trying to get no
So
max.
sorry.
You
I
all-
didn't. I was just speaking out loud. Sometimes it comes across as if I'm answering questions.
Okay. Now we know we
You
gotta
just
be
in
patient with our
case
answers.
for Noir, you take 5 points of
Mhm.
necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 5 points.
We can't actually do that in.
You can if you're using the form fillable PDF.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
Oh, oh my
There's a way
Get together, Cobalt
if you
Press.
unlock if you're in Foundry and you unlock the sheet, you hit the gear above hit points, you can override it.
Proud of you. Thank you.
No worries.
Are these
Oh.
two separate? This is a weird question because I don't want to spoil an item that I had, but I can negate necrotic damage.
You could just negate it. You could just take none.
Part of it. Part of it. So I don't know if it's just getting hit period is what makes the max decrease, or if it's the full effect.
What
of it.
is the feature?
So it's the void. It's an item. It's a void age, just like an amulet.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I take necrotic damage, I take half that damage and store it inside, and then at a certain threshold, I can just.
You can take half. That's fine.
Right. I just didn't know if that was still. If there's any way, it's like, oh no, it didn't do the whole thing. No, you keep your max.
is there any way I might be able to roll something for a hit? I'm smart. Dribble smart.
Well, let's get
I'm
the second
dumb.
riddle. Let's get the second riddle first. You may not
Mhm.
need it. The third one's always the nasty one.
Vikan, I will say you notice something strange as your amulet glows a little bit. So it doesn't hurt as much. It does still reduce it though. So you do still lose, I think, 2 off of your max.
Okay.
And you take 2 points of damage.
Well, sounds good.
The second riddle. I consume all, yet feed the living. I roar without throat, leap without legs. I die if you smother me, but grow if you give me a breath.
It's fire.
So, wait. We're not locking that in yet. Just careful shouting your shit, okay? Just
Okay, sorry. That was the
I was making hand motions.
yeah. All right. Okay. Is it? She said. You think it's fire? You think that's right?
I do think it's fire. I consume all, yet feed the living. Fire consumes what it burns, but then you can cook with it, right? I roar without a throat, and I leap through legs. A roaring flame, like from you, right? It's. I think that was from a Disney movie. I die if you smother me. If you smother a fire, it goes out. I grow if you give me breath. You have to give oxygen to a flame for it to grow.
I agree.
Adds up to me then.
I think I figured out the first one.
It's,
A little tardy, but all right.
It was
This is an
mirror.
echo.
Oh, my body hurts.
sorry, I got excited. I heard that riddle. I know the answer.
This is why I love incorporating riddles and dungeon crawls. They're so much fun.
I do like riddles.
I was already very frail.
Oh, do you need some healing?
I don't know that this can be healed. This feels like it's down to the soul.
Oh, it's a broken heart.
Oh
If you'd like to tell me about it later, it's fine. Do we have our answer?
Yes.
I think it was
Yeah.
fire.
Correct.
Oh, thank
Say it
God.
with confidence, Sybil.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good job, Sybil.
I didn't solve it. I just repeated what you said.
Sometimes that's the best way to solve riddles and give out answers. Gets you far in life, I'll tell you that much.
That first blast feels like a migraine and it's not going away.
Oh.
Is this
I'll
guy
sing
good?
this song after
spots.
this.
We need to take him back. He's
The
dying.
final riddle.
Oh, fuck.
I march, but never move. I count, but hold no hands. I measure all, but weigh nothing. What am I?
I know what it is.
Like, looks at
There it
Merosha like,
is.
it's the riddle guy. He's really good at riddles.
Is it the March of Time?
It's time. It's
It's
time.
time. It's time. Eagle Hawk.
Oh,
Yeah. With your chest.
That-
Say it
I-
with your chest.
I do not respond to Eagle Hawk.
You gonna
I
respond
respond.
today? It's time.
I respond to. Correct. Everybody here, for the remainder of this dungeon, can add 1d6 of fire damage to a melee
Ooh.
attack.
Hell yeah.
If you are a spellcaster,
Yeah, buddy.
if you choose, you can change the damage type to fire and
Winston, I
add
don't
one
know right now.
additional die type of whatever it is that you're rolling. So if it's magic missile, you just add an extra d4 and it's all fire.
to
It's a
each
d4.
missile or in general?
In general.
But like for me, if I punch, I get a D6 of fire.
In addition,
Okay.
because you answered the timekeeper's trial as well, for one turn in combat, as a free action, you can benefit from the effects of haste. It only lasts for that one turn, but you will then be able to spend that to either have an extra action, to use on a weapon attack, cast a spell, what have you. And your movement speed will double. And your AC, I think, goes up by 2.
Okay.
Hey, do.
Phenomena.
Yes.
Phenomena.
Double or nothing.
But yes.
What's he doing? What is he doing?
Let's go. Simple. Let's go. I'm for it. That's how we do it on the Parano. Slaps him on the back.
Ow!
State,
It still hurts so fucking badly.
state your intent.
I'm outside of my armor, and when you hurt me, it hurt to the core, and I think it aggravated my knee injury. And even in my armor, I still think this is going to be very painful. So I'd like to see if maybe you could undo what you did to me. And
Fix our friend's knee.
So if you have another riddle, I'd like for you to undo what you did, and maybe a nice trinket or say something nice about us to other adventurers. And if we lose, then you can drop another bane.
Ooh,
on
time
us.
out. We're going to just step in the other hallway since we're
Yep.
allowed to leave now, personally.
Yep.
Well,
No, it's
you act-
all or nothing. It's all or nothing.
Unfortunately,
We're
we are
all
not
in this
part of the
together.
Piano
Agree.
crew, so we can't be
Go.
involved. Vikan, let's just take a step
Yep.
down the hallway.
I accept these terms.
Woo! We're gonna die.
No, Merosha, we
It's
got
been a
it.
good run, Vikan. I think
got
we've
fire, I
done
got
well for
time.
ourselves.
Oh, there's worse places to
High
die.
I bind without rope, hold without hands. I silence the loud, yet echo the bland. I am born when truth is slain, and thrive in hearts that hide in vain. What am I?
I'm gonna need that.
Oh.
in writing. I feel like it might be
Oh.
the truth, but I'm not sure.
The truth is in
This-
there.
Oh, then
That-
I'm
this
fucked.
is a long shot. This is
Is
a
it a
long shot,
lie?
but no.
Is it
no.
a secret? No.
It's love.
You're born when truth is slain?
Bore.
Wait,
Born.
No,
Born?
Born.
Oh, the first three got me. I'm over here twiddling my thumbs.
I bind without
Private
rope,
hearts that hide in vain.
hold without hands. I
I
silence the
silence the
loud,
loud, yet
yet
echo the
echo the
bland.
bland. I am born when truth is slain, and thrive in the hearts that hide in vain.
Oh, who said lie?
I
Well,
I,
No,
how was
no,
that?
I mumbled
no.
it.
How was
but
that?
I was,
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bind without rope. How is a lie? Line's not
Yeah,
binding.
I was starting
I
with
think-
the truth is slain and working outward, trying to see.
I think I have
I
it.
did the same thing with the at the top
Yeah.
of the key.
Yeah,
I think I know what it is.
Well, why don't we
All
talk
right.
about it before you just say it out loud?
please.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's either secrets or shame, and I think it might be. I think it might be shame.
I bind. Or
I
secrets
bind
are
without. I bind without rope, hold without hands.
Silence is loud.
I silence the yet loud, yet echo the bland.
Rumors.
I'm getting a headache.
I'm born where the truth is slain, and thrive in the hearts that hide in vain. Birdman, I say the
Oh, Lord.
answer is
No way.
shame.
Oh, I've been looking with secrets.
I'm only picking shame because it rhymes.
I swear.
What? Oh, what? Wait a minute. I didn't.
I feel like
this
secrets
totally
was the
smarter
better
than
one,
this.
but like shame,
It's like-
vain, we're going out the window.
If the bird doesn't
None
kill
of
him, I
them
will.
rhymed. None of them rhymed before this. Why did you pick the rhyming scheme now? It's not. Oh, we're fucked. Okay, well, you know what? Godzilla stream me. I'm fine.
I'm
We
so
were not
fucking-
involved in this, right? We're not, right?
did
we
we
said
get-
we were out.
Oh,
we get to
fuck.
back
I've
out.
already.
Oh,
I've
fuck.
already. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
fuck.
Hold on.
Everything stops.
Oh fuck.
No.
Everything. The sound of the mine goes quiet. The feel of the breeze. Everything is silent.
This doesn't mean I was
And you
wrong.
hear, this is the one time I do this. And you see, there's like a little bit of like dust, and there's maybe a little bit of like moisture dripping from the ceiling or whatever. That in this moment, it is all frozen. And you see one of those drops in the air, and then it goes back up. And you watch as things rewind for a moment before. What am I?
Oh, we got a second chance. I mean,
Oh.
this is new.
What the fuck just happened?
We got a second chance.
I don't.
It
Take
sounds
your
like
time.
you were wrong.
Take your time and think about it.
I know the answer.
Gavel?
Like the
Everyone,
quiet one.
Gavel.
I've been here the whole time. I'm sorry. I'm quiet.
You're fine. What's the answer?
It's a secret.
Correct.
Grew
Why
up in
would
a
let this one
monastery. I
talk?
have to do rhymes all the time. Riddles.
Where were you for the first three?
I was here. I said it under my breath, and nobody was listening to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Compared to the rest of your group, I do appreciate your silence.
The effects of the necrotic damage are reversed.
Oh god, my knees.
You all gain an increase of 5 HP to your maximum.
Hey.
For how
And
long?
I'm going to say to the end of this dungeon, because that was the restriction with the boons that you got from the statue as well. And slowly materializing at the base of this statue is a medallion. Take your reward.
Ha! Gavel. Hell yeah. Slap the back. That was fun. That was fun.
That was not fun.
No.
Can I just say
hated
that
it.
was terrifying?
Awful.
Well, I'm sorry, Maggie. If we felt like you put you in any type of danger, it's really not. That it's just we like a little gambling every so often.
No, it's fine, except for when it's with our lives. And what the fuck happened with the timer rolling thing?
We got a second chance.
That.
Just fate decided that it's us.
Oh,
We
no.
are the one.
It was she who binds the truth, my armor that I accidentally attacked you with. Sorry again about that. I designed it to assist she who binds the truth. It consumes an overabundance of prayers and converts it into kinetic energy that I then use to empower the armor. But sometimes it overloads, and when it overloads, it sometimes malfunctions, and that's what.
Get to the point.
He's getting there. Let him
Not
speak.
fast enough.
He's telling you, she who binds the truth. He created an armor for she who binds the truth.
Okay, so what? The medal.
Right, so it was she who bind the truth who rewrote time.
Yes.
Isn't that like the opposite of what she does?
No, she just. I would redefine the truth, modify the amount of truth we were exposed to. If you think about it.
That's not the truth. Can I make an insight check? That's not how the truth works. That's lying. 27.
I mean, with a 27, you know that she who binds the truth is the divine of magic and knowledge. So it might be a little much, but it is kind of within her realm if she wanted to just do a little bit of chronomancy.
Which is the best.
Which is the best kind of maxing. Hell yeah.
Yeah. High five again.
Best kind of magic. Great.
It is.
So, I mean, if we think about it, my armor has accidentally gotten us into some trouble, and it also has gotten us out of some trouble. So, I'd say that the prototype is, I mean, it still needs work, but it's putting out quite a showing.
Sybil, I hate to say it, but it is trouble that you put us in. That's kind of a wash.
Ooh, shiny medallion.
Yeah, what does that do?
You, I assume you still have your Eyes of the Maker up?
Mm-hmm.
You find a medallion of thoughts. It is an abjurative, I believe. Let me pull up the thingy, because I totally prepared once upon a time, and then OneNote deleted all of my notes, so just give me just 1 second.
Way to go, OneNote.
Thanks, OneNote.
It's a great time to mind to say thanks to Kujo Press for the sponsored stream. We appreciate your guys' support. Don't forget to check out the Kickstarter tonight. And if you back it and send Kujo a screenshot, you can make an NPC in this world. So make sure to do that today. Hey, I got you.
What the hell is it?
While you're at it,
CG
go
Danny,
buy
everybody.
some merch. It's me, baby. Hey, don't forget to buy some Crit Hit Chronicles merch, like your bags and your shirts and your stuff. There's
Yeah,
some
you could have a
Blade
shirt that
merch.
says, hello, my name is Gavel, last name.
Mhm.
Which is dope.
Mm-hmm.
This medallion has
Mhm.
3 charges.
Yep.
While wearing it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to cast the Detect Thoughts spell with a spell save of DC 13. It regains 1d3 charges daily at dawn.
Oh, this medallion lets you read people's minds, in case anyone was interested.
Oh.
I don't want you guys in my heads. I don't trust you guys with that.
If it makes you
Would
feel
you trust me with it?
I absolutely would.
I feel like just for the sake of transparency, I should let you know that I already have the ability to read inside of your mind.
What am I thinking right now?
I'm gonna activate my Italian, which doesn't actually let me read his mind, but it does let me know his story.
Whoa, buddy.
I'm going to say that your medallion is going to clash with his amulet just a little bit. So I'm going to say, Vikan, make me a wisdom saving throw with advantage, please.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, team.
Holy shit.
It's just a wisdom save. What?
I just, this circumstances. Oh, baby. It's a dirty, nasty fucking 20.
Hold, please. I've been operating with the wrong stream title.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
It's a good time to remind you, if you go over to the Kickstarter and back the campaign, it's the last 24 hours. If you send a screenshot to Kujo, you can make an NPC in this world.
And if you don't, so help us guide. We will find you.
You won't get a season 3, and that's on you.
Put that thing back where it came from, so help me.
I'm gonna tell your
Help me,
pets
so help
all
me.
your dirty little secrets.
What was your
Already know.
result, Vikan?
Dirty, nasty, ugly little. No, Merosha, please. Go ahead.
Sorry, I knocked a bottle over. I'm sorry.
You're good. Sybil, what is your spell save DC?
Oh, let me look. It's 16.
You go to use the amulet granted to you by She Who Binds the Truth. And for a moment you see Vikan grew up in and you just see static.
Well, that's not supposed to happen.
Do I see or feel anything? Is it just...
I'm going to say no.
So what does it do?
Well, the one that we just found allows us to read the thoughts of individuals. The one that I have allows me to see the history of an item or a person, except for the very first time since I've owned it, it doesn't... Well, to say that it doesn't function correctly would be false. It functions, but there's something about you that's hiding your story.
You can read people's minds.
Mind
yeah,
your damn business.
Right. I don't think we should be bothering with people's backstories right now. It seems very
no, I
invasive.
mean, I took the challenge as an invitation, but this isn't crafted by a mortal. This is something crafted by a divine, and something about you is countering the ability of a divine, the divine of truth, the divine, she who buys the truth.
Oh. Maybe I'm not bound to her truth then.
Right. Seafarers who make our own stories. Shall we move on?
Please.
So can we read people's minds or not? Like, what is it?
I
Yeah,
just tossed Merosha the medallion.
Can I intercept it before he catches it?
Make
No!
a dexterity check.
No.
Such a dick move.
18.
18. I'll
What
say
do I
yeah.
roll?
You know what? Go ahead, give me a dex check as well, Merosha.
Silvery barbs.
You
I don't have.
you have silvery barbs?
Oh, I was like, wow, this barbarian build is nuts.
I wish.
Such a shitty.
You grab the goddamn medallion. You can never have shit here.
Silently just switch hands, look at Merosha, and just hand it back to Maggie. And like, no one else can have it.
Excuse, you both opted out of the last challenge.
Apparently not.
If it belongs to anybody, it's Gavel.
What am I going to do with an amulet?
Well,
That
you were the
reason
one
why.
that answered it successfully. Listen, I don't want there to be any tension between our two groups, but you chose to opt out. And even though I made a mistake, it was Gavel that solved the riddle, so it belongs to our group.
I just want to read people's minds. Oh.
Merosha, you can read my mind. If you ask me any questions, I'll answer it truthfully.
Maggie, I don't know if we have the time nor the space for the questions that I'm willing to ask right now.
Rosha,
Maybe
I'm gonna
later.
need you to focus.
I'm focused. I want. Fine. Stomps off.
If it's worth anything, you blasted her less than 10 minutes ago.
Which we're
Giving-
over now.
Which we're over now.
Phrasing.
Might I just say, Vikan,
Sorry.
Sybil, I just wanted to say, your command of the stage that you just took with the answering the question, the doubling down, I think that was very brave and very handsome of you.
Thank you. Can I have the medallion?
All right, you guys lead the way.
Fuck, that was so good. I'm not even halfway through and I have so many stars. Okay, keep going.
I love this shit so much. Oh my god. So, I take it you all continue forward as you continue your conversation?
As
Okay.
we
Yeah,
stated at the end of last week's episode, we're going last.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
A real quick question, and you can high level this if you want to. The glowy rocky things, worth note or not?
No.
Okay.
Incarnate's great, but I forgot to take out the glowies. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm sorry. As
Very
you
so pretty.
continue, hold on, I have to increase. There we go. You see immediately in front of you that there is a pitfall. Just it looks like a giant hole in the ground. Why are you making that face?
Danny.
Oh, God.
That is just make it face.
I had to pivot it just in case I have to zoom because it would have gone up there.
Immediately to your left, there is a large metal door that stands closed. Across the way, the mine does continue, and looks like it opens up into a larger chamber in the distance.
Can I get the specs on the hole, please?
Make me a perception check.
Her perception. What? 17.
38.
With a 17, as you kind of look down, this goes at least 100 feet down.
Great.
Like you take a pebble and you sort of chuck it and you just wait to hear. You just hear just fade out. And because you rolled high enough, you're going to get advantage on this. You keep an eye just as some of that darkness
Fuck.
extends out.
You scared my boy. Look at my heart attack.
A tentacle-like extension of that darkness whips out with the intent to wrap around your leg. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with advantage, please.
Uh-oh.
That's a very regal, very proper, pretty natural 20. For you said Dex. I don't know if it makes any difference, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's a 22 total.
All right. Just
Very
confirming
good.
that is your dex save modifier, right? Just the +2.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Okay. For those who are just joining us, every natural 20 or natural 1 that is rolled in this game are recorded in the Chronicle. It's a fun little way for us to keep track of... God, fucking name these headphones. Keep track of the successes and opportunities of the story. And as you can see, we have a Tales of the Valiant exclusive. You move out of the way just in time as you just hear this whip crack right around where it was about to wrap around your leg, and you see this tentacle-like shadow just disappear back into the emptiness.
Merosha turns to the group and goes, "Don't touch the hole."
Duh.
Are we sure it's
don't
just touching the hole, or does it happen when you go over it?
I'm pretty
Seems
sure
like a
maybe
trap.
when we go. Yeah, Maggie, you're so smart. Honestly,
Thank you.
I don't know how. Absolutely. No, I agree. It's a trap.
How wide is the hole?
It is 10 feet by 10 feet. It's not that big. But it's big enough
still.
that traversing past it be a bit of a challenge, and also getting into that left hand.
How high? How high is the ceiling here?
I'm going to say 25 feet up.
Give me a minute, everyone. It's gonna tap the cane on the ground, and it's gonna turn into the armor. It's gonna step inside. I'd like to fly to the ceiling and pull out my rope and pitten, and we're just gonna do this pitfall style. And it's gonna land back
Sick
down.
reference.
Holy shit, Pitfall.
Sick reference.
All right.
That is ingenious enough that you don't need to roll for it. I'm here for it. That works.
Good shit, dude. Good shit.
Here you all go. Who would like to go first?
I've got it. Gavel just runs across the wall.
Are you sure this is okay, Sybil?
You're good.
Sibyl's gonna put the full weight of him and the armor on.
You hear that of his armor, like without anything to like keep it light or anything like that. And it holds strong.
Merosha looks at Sybil, grabs his bootlaid gun, and go, "Are you sure about this, Sybil?"
I mean, if you
I
don't
have
ref-
a.
Oh, yes.
Well, I was thinking I have a thing that I could do. It'll take me about 10 minutes to cast, but it is safe.
Right,
If we're worried about it coming out, you know.
Let me test it, and then if we need to, with what you have, then we have it as a backup plan. Because then maybe you could save that for something.
All right, it's a ritual. It's not going to cost me anything except for time.
Oh, okay.
But no, please.
Cool.
We take a step back.
Yeah, I make my way.
I hand you the rope.
This seems like a pitfall trap situation. Like we're supposed to jump over it and then it comes out and it grabs us.
We'll find out in a second. Gavel just did it. Good for him.
Good for him.
I got you, LB. I got you. All right, what's the plan? What you guys doing?
I'm gonna use what Sybil created.
Okay. Make me an athletics check with advantage.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll take that. Okay, that's the first one. 25.
Okay. You handily run and leap and grab onto the rope. You sail across. Nothing happens. You land on the other side.
Seems sound.
Well, I'm just going to, and I'm just gonna put a rock on the bottom of the rope so it stays on this side. I'll just leave this here for you guys when you decide to join us. Still like to take a look at that medallion at some point, and then it's just gonna fly across.
Once we're done here, it's all yours for all I care. But I don't want you having it while we're here.
Okay.
Oh, I get hit of that. You didn't fuck us with the rope, right? You didn't put the rock on the other side? Okay.
No.
That's I want to make sure. I was like, is that what you just did, brother? Okay.
Something about the
I don't think
phrase
it's
"you
that
just fuck us with the rope" just seems wrong.
Listen.
Listen, I can tell you for sure, Sybil's not into that.
Yet.
Yet is actually valid.
I mean,
Does he make it across fine?
Yep.
yeah, I just yeah, okay.
All right. Well, it's worth a go.
You want to lift? Let's do this at once.
Oh no, I can make it. I don't know how
Yeah.
sturdy the rope is. You're a
It held
you're a
him.
tall fella.
You're fine.
All
You want
right.
to go first? You want me to go first?
Well, of course I want to go first.
No. Go ahead.
All right. Make me an athletics check with advantage, please.
Okay.
I know bards. They're super athletic.
So Kujo, when I
Yeah.
set up the rock, no, I'm just kidding.
No.
I was just joking.
Shitty thing to do. 16? Okay.
Uh-huh.
You sail across,
Sail.
and about halfway through, about halfway through the swing, that same shadow attempts to reach up and grab you, but does not find purchase, and you make it to the other side.
Well, I'm not really into that, but that was interesting. Be careful.
Yeah.
What a smart plan this was. Just pat Sybil.
Thank you. So about that medallion?
Is it gonna grab me?
I've gotcha. Don't worry.
All right.
You'll be
man.
fine. You're strong.
The chance that
I'm
it's
not worried about
adjusted its
the
attack
threat.
to hit you is only like 63%.
Ah, 63%, whatever that means.
Still sounds like a lot. It's a big number. Same. Athletics with
Yep.
advantage. Yeah.
Athletics with advantage, please.
Please be higher. That's much higher. 25.
Okay. You make it across without issue.
Like fucking scrub to
Me
the
lugs the hole.
Yeah.
My favorite.
just-
activity.
You just hear like echoing from somewhere deep inside. You just hear, I was just playing, bro.
I was just playing, bro.
Real shit game, man.
So,
You got a frat shadow demon.
It's a
You
shadow
all.
demon.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Shadow demon. I love it.
Oh, I missed that. Very good. Very good.
terrible
10 points.
for Gryffindor. You all come to a much more wide open room with an
Wide
even
open
deeper
space.
chasm separating you from the other side. You can see on the right side there was a bridge that has broken off. That gap is 25 feet or so. You can see many glittering stones coming out of the walls. And these glow with a faint blue. And before Sybil can ask, I will say,
Magic vision.
these glow with pure uncategorized arcana, meaning this mineral, if used properly, can replenish spell slots. Straight up spell slots. Jesus.
I yearn for the mines. How big is
I'm leaving here
the
with something.
distance, between one side of the broken bridge and the other?
25 feet. Ish.
Okay. I'm about to go full engineer on this if you don't mind. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I would like to use the transform ability.
Okay,
so
that was upsetting how good that was. Who did that?
Yeah, who did that? I looked away.
Damn!
God,
Holy
Box,
shit.
roll out. I would like to create a piece of metal that is 10 feet long and 10 feet wide, which is the maximum. Oh, hold on, no, it can be longer now because it's the object can't be more than. Oh, that's the value. Also, I like to create a piece of metal that is 20 foot long, 20 foot wide, and secure it with rope on the other side as I kind of fly over, thus making like a makeshift bridge. And
Okay.
I'll roll whatever I have to get that done for the team.
Make me a tinkering check.
I don't mind if I motherfucking do.
Damn.
I got an 18.
18. It takes a little bit, but eventually.
All right, everybody, time for the power of civil engineering. I'll be right back.
Don't you mean civil engineering?
Oh, because that's my name.
Yeah.
The bridge is constructed. There's still a little bit of a gap. You said you're doing it from the other side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like this?
So yeah, I kind of want it suspended. So like you have to jump onto it, and it'll wiggle and wobble, but it won't fall down. Then you can get to the other side.
All right. This bridge is constructed. What ability is this, by the way?
This is the transform ability. So the red gem on top of my cane is my shard of creation. I just take it and I can make it any mundane item of small or medium size. So we've got ourselves a good piece of metal that we are just creating out of this thing. I'm gonna say it looks like steel with a red luster, and I'm using my pre-packaged rope. I've got 50 feet of rope, and I've got 4 of them specifically for this, and we are all set.
One minor question.
Yes.
Now, I'm okay with letting it happen because it's a cool idea. However, in the description, it said it was supposed to be small or medium size.
Oh fuck. Okay. Then I can change the size. It just means that it'll be harder for y'all to jump onto it and off of it.
I will make you a deal.
I accept. No, get it. Let's hear the terms.
You can create this item,
Uh-huh.
but given that it is much bigger than small or medium size, you are exerting yourself to do so.
Mm-hmm.
You can take 1 point of exhaustion, but this bridge would then be created.
Oh, what does 1 point of exhaustion do again? That's like
Disadvantage on ability checks.
oh, that's not saves.
It's not saves.
I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm okay with them having. I think I'm okay with doing a medium one and making them jump.
I think I'm okay with them struggling a little bit. Yeah.
Yes, suffer.
Yeah. Love them.
So,
Fucking this guy.
all right. So we'll do
Sickle.
like here.
I mean, make it harder for her. Put it right in the middle.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You got structure.
yeah, it's tied on 4 posts on each side, so you should be all right.
All right.
I mean,
The
I can
bridge
fly,
is
so I don't give a shit.
Oh, great. Good for you. It's
So
really awesome.
shitty. The
Smash the amulet.
bridge is secured.
I can fix it. That's my whole class thing.
I'll smash it again.
Who would like to make the jump first?
Gavel's got it.
Okay.
Show 'em how it's done, Gavel.
Respect you, Gavel. Keep it up.
Give
Great
me
job.
Gavel. Gavel.
give me an acrobatics check.
Okie dokie.
Kentucky Ducky.
Sybil, don't talk.
13.
Okay. Give me a second acrobatics check for the second jump.
Oh, sorry, 22.
Okay. As you make that first jump, your landing is a little awkward and you kind of bump into one of the ropes and the bridge sways back and forth. And Sybil, I'll say you can see this. One of the ropes that you have attached to one of your pittons starts to, like, it's straining a little bit as it's sort of swaying back and forth. So you make it across, but it might be a little bit more perilous for those to jump after.
Can I tend to it with my construction tools?
Well, maybe you can.
I'd like to give that a motherfucking go.
All right. Go ahead and make me another tinkering check.
Real champ.
21.
You secure the rope. I will say, as you're doing so, this wind, this breeze kind of comes from below in that chasm. And some of these glittering, beautiful crystals start to turn red. And 3 of the largest ones almost melt and become almost amorphous, like a mixture between physical and liquid matter, or solid and liquid matter. Thank you for the Eat the Wet.
Thank you.
And these forms continue to shift until you watch as 3 of these almost blob-like creatures emerge and just... I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, this is for straight butt.
I hated it.
1, a 2, a 3.
Stop using the damn tower.
Yeah, 18 motherfuckers.
Let's do that. That's that. All right.
Oh, shit,
So,
I'm right at my initiative.
25 to 20.
Gavel.
What'd you get?
24.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. 15 to 20.
18.
19.
Think you better than me?
Not at all. Not in the slightest.
Oh, you're right. No, wait, no.
Fucker.
No, that's not what I meant. No, hold on. I take it back. You are. Don't say that.
All right. 10 to 15.
Viking 13.
Maggie 12.
Team paired
All
off
right.
in this bitch.
And as we
Throw 'em up.
are about to jump into this combat, this is where we're going to take our 10-minute break.
Don't you
So-
dare.
Okay. For those in chat, thank you so much for tuning in. You are loved. You're appreciated. We're going to go take a break, take a bar break. You should do the same. Stretch, take your medicine if you haven't, hydrate, get a snack, and we'll see you guys back here in around 10-ish minutes. See you, everybody. Aha! Circumvented it this time. So, welcome back, everybody. It doesn't hit the same. We return as our heroes have encountered 3 strange, somewhat mineral-like flaming creatures that have manifested from... God damn it. We may have discovered that we all have Snapchat, and now we're snapping each other while we're on a video call. Thank you, Kobold Press, for supplying this opportunity for us to have a reason to have Snapchat.
We are being nothing but professional.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I'm not.
So, we are... Okay. Gavel, it is your turn to begin. What would you like to do?
Okay, these things are on the wall over the chasm, right?
One of them is there is one that manifests on the ground nearby. Let me do the ping.
The number 2?
Yes, Pyrol 2 is on the ground.
Okay.
And Pyrol 3 is on the ground. Let me actually...
Okay, so Pyrol 2
Yes.
is if it's up, is it on the wall, or is it's on the?
We'll say it's on that
bridge.
track. Yeah.
The rickety wooden bridge.
Yes.
Dope. Okay.
Break the-
Cooliosis.
I had that on my spine once.
Wait, that hit late for me.
I guess I'm gonna run up to the one on the bridge.
As you
Since
get
I
within
can
melee,
walk.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. As the heat emanating off of this thing becomes intense.
Okay. Hold on.
I thought you were yawning, and I was like, well, she's yawning for like 20 minutes. What's happening?
Okay. That's a 19 on the dice.
Okay. You succeed. You may proceed as normal.
Dope. 1 hit. Was +9 to hit. Yes. Yes.
We still have to do that day to schedule a time where we all just sit and combine all of our 3 different character sheets
I know.
into one thing.
Let me
I'm
know.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys.
I can make it work.
18 to hit on the first one.
18 will hit.
13 on the second one.
13 will not.
Okay, on the first one, I am going to lay in a stunning strike.
Okay.
So I am going to roll.
Nice.
Ding.
We said we took a short rest today, correct?
Yes.
Yet again, doesn't really help. This character sheet doesn't tell me where my attacks are, which I don't like, but it is on my document, so I guess that's fine.
Which you can find at the Tales of the Valiant Kickstarter. It's the last day to back this project.
I will say, one of the things that they are releasing with Player's Guide 2 is a more fleshed out form fillable PDF. So,
There you go,
Yeah.
team.
you know, there is that.
Yeah. Does it stay filled when you... Can you save it? That's the big thing.
Yeah. You can save it right now.
Okay. I've been burned by
And
that
Danny, where can you
before.
save
That's
it?
fair.
You can save it at the Crit Hit Chronicles merch store.
We'll talk.
we-
We'll talk about...
That is 9 points of damage, and I'm going to need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, I did that earlier, and I rolled a natural 1, so he is
Yeah.
stunned.
Dope. That's Gavel.
Okay. Is it just one attack?
I did 2.
Oh, okay. You do have your flurry of blows if you want to use it.
I am very aware. I only have so many key points, and we haven't rested.
Okay.
We're doing a
Merosha.
dungeon. I can't just be all willy-nilly.
That's fair. That's fair. It's entirely fair.
Do you get a long rest for that?
Short rest.
So we took a short rest this morning, yeah? So are they back? Or
Yeah. I don't have that many. Let me be.
I didn't know. I just make sure we were on the same page.
Merosha, we come to you.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Here. I would like to make a perception check on the pyrons. What I'm specifically looking for is a location source of heat and what type of igneous, if at all, rock they are.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Okay, that's a 17 on the design perception, 21 total.
With a 21, I'm going to say I have to look up rocks.
I'll do rocks.
I am going to say that the consistency, the shine to their material, despite being just burning orange and almost white hot, there's a little bit of a glassy shine to them, leading you to believe that these are, LB, say it with me, obsidian-like
Obsidian-like.
stone.
Solid.
Yeah.
But they're
So
blue.
that. Okay, so is there a, because part of that is there a center of heat?
We got a 21.
Mhm.
I'll say yes. You can see that in the center of their forms is like where that heat is spreading out from. You can see little striations of pure heat sort of spreading out towards the rest of their forms. But right in the center is where it's brightest and the hottest.
Is this dirt on the ground?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go smart before I go hitty smashing. Barish's gonna take his trident and he's gonna dig into the ground and he's going to pop the largest part, because if we're in a cavern and there's dirt, that means there's clay, and if it's hot enough to turn whatever rock, the obsidian rock, into glass, the clay is going to smother the heart of the fire.
Interesting. Okay. Give me an athletics check. I love this.
You said athletics?
Yeah.
19 total.
You dig into the earth deep enough where you do find a little bit of clay. Is the idea that you are flinging it at this creature?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. With that, yeah, you know, it's like a prepare. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and make me an attack roll using your strength.
That's a 13.
13, unfortunately, you fling the clay and it like moves out of the way as the clay.
How many luck for a reroll?
2.
I would like to use the last 2 of my luck for that.
Okay.
$19 on the die, not a dirty 20, 21 total.
21 will hit. Go ahead and roll me. Jesus. What's your trident damage normally? I think it's what? 1d6? No.
Trident is 1d6 plus 3.
Roll me 2d6 plus 3.
12 total.
Okay. 12 points of damage. This is on Pyroll 3. Math is hard.
Now, with that, Kujo, if the clay stuck and the heat is doing its thing, I'm essentially annealing a clay pot, which means it's going to prevent this from getting hotter,
Mm-hmm.
and the heat should be going down.
That is why I'm rolling a Constitution saving throw to see if it is going to be affected by this.
What a guy.
All right. Here's what I'm going to say. I got a 16. The DC was 15. But I will tell you, it doesn't get hotter. You can see it has some sort of effect on it. The moment the clay made contact with this thing, there was a reaction. It hit more. It reacted more to the feeling of this clay on its form. I'm going to say, though, at least for the moment, it hasn't been more long-term affected by it.
Solid. For my second attack, I'm going to take my 62-ounce jug of Boulade, and I'm going to toss it on the area where the clay is.
Shit. Go ahead and make me an attack roll using your dexterity. Well, no, make it strength. It's a 64-ounce. You need strength to throw that shit.
That's 16.
16 will just hit.
Yeah,
for
but
that,
number.
roll me 3d6 plus 3.
9, 10, 13 total.
Okay. There. The stifling heat that emanates off of this thing is now rendered inert. So its heat is starting to go down. Its stifling heat ability, which is that proximity mechanic for this thing, is now removed from play because you've cooled it down enough with your sugary Boulade that the heat is starting to go down a little bit. It starts to move a little bit more rigid, but it's still up and still moving.
Free object interaction?
Depending. What are you thinking?
I have 3 discs. Not going to use it in the way of the last time, though. I'm essentially... So I would like to action surge, right?
Okay, there we go. That
Right?
changes things.
So bonus action, Rajay. Hold on. I can't do that because I think to action surge, that's a bonus action. No, it's a free action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still rage.
So I like to Rajay, right?
Okay.
And I would, if you grant me a free object interaction, I'd like to action surge and Captain America smash using one of the discs of the cooled Pyron into that wall.
I will say yes, because you have your action surge to back you up. That's basically giving you an extra action and bonus action to do the thing.
Solid. So that also means that it's a melee weapon, which allows me to frenzy while in rage.
Yep. I love listening to you cook. This is great. Continue. This is awesome.
No worries. I've only used about 5 feet of my movement, and I would like to use one of my features for a furious charge while I use the disc and slam into this thing.
Okay.
Is it smaller than me?
No, it is medium size.
Medium size. Okay. Solid. Okay, cool. So I guess I would need to do a melee attack against it. Did you want to treat this as like hands?
I'm gonna say do it like a straight up strength check. I'm gonna say you're not gonna get your proficiency bonus to your roll, but it's just gonna be a straight up strength roll. And with your rage, I believe you get a +2 to your attack rolls. So that's your strength +2.
18 total.
18 will hit. So the idea is you were just like shield charging directly into it.
Yeah, so you see Merosha do all of this thinking, and then it does the action with the clay and then with the boulade, and then he kind of like just screams out, just like arugula, and you see the disc pop up because that's the magic word for the thing to open. And you see it, and he just beelines for the Pyron, and so with that hit, being that it is the Furious Charge, weapons damage. How do you want to calculate this damage?
We'll do. You blew up the disc, right? It's full size. I'm gonna say do a D8 for its die type. So I'll say 1D8.
Okay. So that's a D8, and then that's going to. It's a melee, and I'm raging. So I get that, and then being that I'm doing a Furious Charge, I also get to add my proficiency bonus on top of that too.
Hell yeah!
Oh, and that's what? Oh, I thought it was max damage. Okay, that's 5. 11 points of damage.
You slam into this thing, and the cooling temperature and its more rigid movement affects it a little bit. So when you hit it with a solid object, it reacts and it takes it a little bit more. While it's still roiling and somewhat liquefied, there are flecks and shards of this thing that just sort of shrapnel out from the point of impact. Well done. That was a really fucking cool story. That was awesome.
Thank
I
you.
like it. Yeah.
All right. Wait. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Well, it's now the Pyro's turns. I'm going to start with 3. Because he's the one that was just hit very rudely, might I say. So you're right up there. He is going to do 2 claw attacks. And actually, no. God damn it. That damn clay. No, it makes sense. He would lose that too. Okay. Yeah, he's just going to make 2 claw attacks. The first one for Merosha. Will a 15 hit your armor class?
It does not.
Okay. How about a 22?
Question.
Answer.
Do I get the effects of a shield, being that I am using this disc against the Pyron?
I would say I'm going to say no. If only because of
I've asked a lot.
Yeah. If only because of how you might be holding it. It might not. It's big and it's sharp on the edge, but it's still a little unwieldy.
Heard. Then yes, at 22 hits.
Okay. All right. Shit. You are going to take a total of 22 points of slashing damage.
That's halved.
So 11. And six points of fire damage. Which I believe is not halved because it's fire.
No, it's not halved. I thought I had something for that.
Gotcha. Okay. So there's that one. Next, we're going to go with Pyro 1, who is clinging to the wall. He is going
down here.
He is going to make some attacks against Sybil from range as it just flings part of its matter towards Sybil. What happened there?
Say your mama.
Oh, well, then it gets mad. It gets so mad. First attack is 23 to hit Sybil.
Shield.
Okay. What's your AC?
25.
So I gotta get a 19. Okay. Nope.
Give him an inspiration.
Shit. No. All three. These globules fly through the air, and your arcane shield activates. Or excuse me, your mechanist shield that is totally based in physics and science activates.
Yeah, it's basic hard light projection using the power of faith converted into a usable energy source.
Who's he?
One of them
rambling
gets a
to
natural
now?
20. No, I'm just kidding.
Can I flavor it in a way that gives me disadvantage on my next action?
Sure. You know what? Fine.
I'd like the first two to be blocked by the projection of She Who Buys the Truth, and I'd like the third one to be blocked by a projection that looks like the ruin armor.
Interesting. Okay.
We started something here, so we just ride with it now.
All right. Hey, I'm here for it. Yeah. The third projection that shows up to block the hit, I'm gonna say it's the ruin armor, but it's turned away from the creature and it's looking right at you before it fades from sight. Speaking of which, Sybil, we come to you.
I don't mean to. Does the one in front of Gavel attack Gavel?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Yeah, that one is going to move right around here. Teacher, do we have homework? Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm gonna need Gavel and Sybil both to make dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, that checks. I rolled a 4. I think
Okay.
I'm too stunned to dodge.
16.
Okay, the 16 is going to succeed. Sybil, you're going to take 13 points of fire damage. Gavel, you're going to take 6 points of fire damage. And
Evasion.
3 points of fire damage. And oh, that was shitty. 4 points of acid damage to Sybil. 2 points of acid damage to Gavel. And in addition, Sybil, because you failed by 5 or more, at the start of your turns, you're going to continue to take a little bit more damage as some of that globule matter sticks to your armor and you just hear it. If you spend, hold on. Oh yeah, no, it's just for that next turn, and then you don't have to spend an action or anything to get rid of it. It does fade after that.
That's gonna trigger the absorbing augment on my armor.
Okay.
So I now have. I'm gonna choose, since I was hit with 2 different elements, to have resistance to acid.
Okay. It is the start of your turn. You're gonna take 2 points of fire and 2 points of acid damage.
Ow! So I take 1 point of acid. So that's 16.
Oh, the acid I already have for you. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I am hurting. My body, it hurts. I hate this. I hate it here. I hate all of it.
I hate it.
Let's see. So, on my turn, it's this one that hit me. I am going to move on the other side of it.
Okay. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw because you are right next to it.
No.
These things are mean. These things are a little beefy, and I kind of love them. Thank you, Cobalt Press. 18 will succeed. You're fine.
And I think he's gonna clutch it just for flavor. And I don't think he's even really talking to this thing when he yells, "Leave me alone!" And I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave, trying to knock it into the pit.
Ooh. Okay. That is a Constitution saving throw.
Let me take a look. Yes, a DC 16 con save.
That would be a 12.
So he's just gonna grab this thing and go, "Leave me alone!" And where it comes out of his voice is where the sound bellows, knocking this thing into the void. Well, it knocks it 10 feet back. So,
let's see. It was right there. I just because my brain. Oh yeah. That's definitely over the edge. Go ahead and roll damage.
okay.
If you want, I will tell you it's gonna fall. But if you'd like to roll the click clacks and tell me the big number, then
I
by
do
all means.
like rolling the kill clacks. For 11 whole points of thunder damage.
Hey, 11 points of damage is 11 points of damage. Okay, and that was Pyroll 2.
I would like to activate that haste.
Okay.
And then I would like to also activate my action surge.
Oh, shit. All right.
And I'm flying to Pyro number 1.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, shit.
All
right.
of you go!
That one did get an 18.
Fuck. All right.
Stop.
Let me roll the damage. And then I'm gonna take an attack because first turn action. Wait, hold on. Yeah, first turn action. Haste, and I use that for a spell.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna attack, and I get my 2 attacks.
All right. Go for it.
So let me first roll up the thunder wave damage. It was 12.
Let's see. 12 points of thunder damage to Pyroll 1.
Mhm.
Is that halved because he succeeded or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And here comes the attacks. Oh boy, get ready. They're gonna be fun. With 11 to hit. Swing 28 on the first one.
That'll hit.
And on the second attack, swing 14.
14 will miss, unfortunately.
Balls. The damage for the first one, we're adding. Hold on, with absorb. Wait, oh no, it's not absorb. It's one of the boons we got to add a d6 of the fire damage, right?
Correct. Which I will tell you
won't do shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll dare to dream. That'll be 10 points of damage.
Okay, got it. This thing is it's very vaguely humanoid-ish. But after that thunder wave and then you're just hacking into it, it's just sort of this mess along the wall that's slowly reconstituting back into an active, like, roiling piece of matter. Yeah, that was a shit ton of damage, though. That was really cool.
Fast turn. I'm just floating in the air with the sword.
All right. Vikan, we come to you.
Bet. So when I would have rolled initiative, I would have had my fast movement, so I can move my extra 10 feet, move half, so I move up to Pyro here.
Okay.
So not whispering knowledge, hungering swarm. So, Fred, does he need to save for this? First time in turn. Nope, just takes it. So,
does that affect me too, being that I'm in the area?
If I want to. No, just who I choose.
Uh,
I was just asking.
yeah. So 3d6.
Ah, yes.
Let's stick with necrotic. 3d6 necrotic.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 13.
13 points of damage. Got it.
Then it's hammer time. Yeah, it's hammer time. Cool. I don't need a tower. The tower. That's no good. That's even worse. Yikes. That'll be 5, 8, 12 to hit the first one.
12, unfortunately, will not
Yeah.
hit.
That sucks, but so then second attack. This is two-handed, by the way. I didn't say it for the first one, but just in
Okay.
case.
I got you.
That's a much nicer one. Better. That one's a 17 on the die.
That'll definitely hit.
Cool. So then hammer. I lost my D10. I found it.
Thank you. We were all worried for that less than a second.
So 9. And it is the Sunfire. Ooh, actually. I don't really get a choice in that. I don't know if it'll matter. No, it won't. Never mind. We're good. So just the extra damage. So that's just a 10.
Straight up 10 points of damage. Still a lot of points of damage there. Okay.
Yeah.
It's still up, but it's definitely looking rough. Anything else on your turn?
Can't do that. Nope. That's it.
All right.
Short and sweet.
All right. Maggie.
Maggie pulls the drum off of her hip and she sets it down and she starts to play on the rim. Doom, doom. She's like,
Is that the beginning of Thunderstruck?
Stephen, I like your idea. I'm going to pick a point that is so that the number 1 gets hit, but Sybil does not on the wall. And as she is playing on the rim and goes dum dum, she says, "You've been thunderstruck," and she does a catch batter on the wall behind him. I'm gonna need him to make a con save, please.
Where she gets this music with it's catchy.
These con saves. That's a 10. I got a 10.
All right. So he is going to take 3d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
It's 17, and the wall that he is on shatters.
Oh.
Oh, that's so much smarter. Yes, it does hit the. Yep.
I roll 1. Plummets into the chasm below as that wall shatters and shrapnel of rock explodes out from it. You watch this thing just sort of discorporate as it just drifts down. Well done.
Thank you.
Uh,
I'm
go
going
ahead.
to use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Merosha, which is going to last for a while. So as you are singing along, she starts to sing the song. In the middle of the night! And you feel a surge fly through you as this Bardic Inspiration takes hold.
LB, I hope you know that when we do karaoke at Gen Con, I'm going to put Thunderstruck in for you.
Hell yeah.
All right, cool. Well, after Maggie's turn, we go back up to the top of the initiative. We have Gavel.
Right, sorry. Gavel's like looking around.
Hat off. Here's Gavel
Right,
hat
sorry.
on.
Seeing that there is only one and he is already surrounded, Gavel is going to scale up this wall here
Mhm.
and start to dislodge some of these crystals.
As you do, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Dope, 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 dope. And that is a 15.
As you...
Oh, sorry. I have purity of mind, so... Still 15.
Okay. As you start tearing at some of these rocks, you hear, "Oh, please. We wouldn't waste our time with such trifles." And you look to your right, and on the wall next to you is you. From that vision that you saw from Caliban.
You're not real.
Am I not?
No. I've decided not to make you my future, so you're not.
Funny thing about that. Perhaps not your future, but a future. And his form sinks into the wall.
Well, if it's not my future, I don't need to worry about it.
I love Gavel so fucking much. I can't rattle Gavel. I can't. It's so funny.
You can't rattle the gavel. That's the next shirt.
Oh. God, I love it so much. It's so
Alright.
funny.
Not my
Great.
future.
Cool story, bro.
That scene hit even harder with Thunderstruck playing in the background.
It's amazing.
Down, down, down. Somehow there's
right now.
the metal music playing with it.
All right. Just gonna go ahead and clip that for reasons. All right, there's that. All right, Gavel, go ahead and give me just a straight up athletics check.
Athletics is plus athletics or acrobatics? Oh, because I'm trying to pull it out.
Yeah.
14.
14. I'll say you come away with a couple pieces of it. It's surprisingly easily breakable, so it kind of powders a little bit when you apply a lot of force, but you do come away with a few handfuls. Anything else you wish to do on your turn? All right. After Gavel, we have Merosha.
Like to use my movement to just spin around and press my back up against this disc. Right?
Okay.
And then I look at Vikan and I go, "You know what follows the thunder?"
He's gonna stutter while you're asking the question. Wait, like what is this question?
It's lightning, and I'm gonna ignite the runes on my clothes.
Can I just have Sybil all the way over there go, "It's lightning"?
We're asking
All right.
But now he claps them together. But like, is it because there's two things that happen with the gloves? I can either do one or the other at the same time, or at a time.
So are you trying to increase your size, or are you trying to activate the lightning?
You tell me if I can do both.
I'm gonna say it's one or the other.
Okay, fine. Well, I already made the joke, so boom, here's the gloves are on, and he's gonna hammer fist back into the disc, hopefully conducting that charge to the pylon. Yeah.
Okay. So, interesting. So, just to confirm, are you hitting it with the disc that is charged by your lightning, or are you firing off the lightning through? Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll. I'm gonna say I'm going to say it's going to be a similar situation that you're not having your proficiency bonus, but you are raging. So strength +2 for your attack roll.
Do I get to use the modifier for the gloves?
Yes.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. I just made it. Okay, cool. It's a 17.
17 will hit.
Okay, cool. So then that's going to be... It's 8 points of damage.
Okay, got it. Go ahead and roll
Wait
2d8
a
on top of
second.
that. Oh, go ahead.
2d8. Okay, I'll keep that in the back of my head. 2d8, 2d8, 2d8.
2d8 what?
Okay,
Lightning.
never mind. All right, so 2d8 lightning. $12 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. All right.
Okay, perfect. For my second attack,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to... I'm still with the back towards it. Gloves hot. Spin the trident. Stabby. Stabby. Stabby.
So you're attacking it behind you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say that this attack is going to be with disadvantage. If only because
Okay.
you can't quite see it.
Oh, okay. Please don't fuck me. Please don't fuck me.
Damn it.
Ah! I did it. It's 16 on the first roll. It's a 14 on the second roll. With the trident. Yeah, it is. Okay. Solid. So it's a D6. Boom. That's 8 points of damage.
Got it.
Beautiful. I have a feature called Cheap Shot,
Mm-hmm.
to where within the same action, it was within the same action, which is the second action, I can do an unarmed strike.
Awesome. Go for it.
I'm
With
wearing
your
the
glove.
gloves.
Yep.
22.
22 will hit.
4. And then is it still 2d8?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be 1d8, if only because it's not conducted with the size of the disc. It's just a straight up unarmed.
8 points of damage total.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, plus 10 points total because I'm raging.
Tell me how you kill this thing.
Woo!
Okay. It's so he turns to Viking. What comes after the thunder? Okay, whatever. It's the lightning.
Lightning. You asked
And
me
then
again?
he's hammer fisting, and you can see the lightning going through the disc into this pylon as they're just gobbled back. And he's like, "Fuck!" And he scrambles for his trident. He goes, "Come on, fucking die, please!" He's stabbing at it, and then like he can kind of hear it. It's kind of like the hissing of a lobster when you're boiling, and he's like, "Fucking shit! I just used too much. Can you?" And he spins around and he slaps the disc. And then that's when he hears a crack. And he's like, "Oh, nice. Arugula." He's like, "Arugula." Puts the disc in his pocket.
Alright,
We did
good
it.
job. Yeah. Killed her.
I'm in the groove now. You can't stop me.
It's fine. It's just Merosha shuffling away.
Vikings is walking back towards Maggie's, dragging the hammer on the ground. Just like, yeah.
I am using those discs to mine as much of this material as humanly possible, and I have a mining toolkit.
Shit. Go ahead and just give me a general athletics check.
Oh, does it have to be? You know, I'm so weak.
I'll say make it an investigation check.
Like I roll a
Fine.
1. All right, here we go. I believe in me. All right.
7.
What I get? 21. 21?
With a 21, you come away with, I'm gonna say 7 large pieces of this mineral, and they are intact. They give off that faint bluish aura. Yeah.
No one talk to me. I'm mining.
Wasn't gonna.
You know, sometimes you say things that I don't think you realize it, but they hurt people's feelings.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You, Vikan, feel a breeze against your cheek that is not caressing. It is cold and it is sudden.
Sorry. I'll be nicer.
Thank you.
That almost sounds
As you say,
Mm.
as you say, you'll be nicer. Merosha is like right here, like your ears here, and he's going, "It was cold."
Doctor!
It's the cow ear that kind of like stands out sideways. He just kind of like grabs it and like holds it, and we're just like,
Maggie finishes out the song, and then you see her like throw the drumsticks off to the side. She swirls them and puts them back in her pockets. Right, what happened?
you did great, Maggie. They danced away. Great.
Thank
It
you.
was wonderful, Maggie.
Well, thank you. I heard you singing along. I appreciate that you know the tune.
One of my favorites.
Mm.
I like the part where thunder is part of the lyrics and you can guess where it's coming, so you don't need to know the song.
Hell
Oh, that's what's great about sea shanties. It's just very repetitive, and you can pick them up fast.
And Thunderstruck is a well-known sea shanty across the seas.
Right, there's a
Me
lot of
looking
storms out there.
Hey, Merosha.
Ah,
As you're having this fun conversation with Maggie, you hear, I remember her. Her ship was easy
What?
to burn down.
what'd you say, Viking? Did you say something to me?
Nope. Wasn't talking.
Turns out her music couldn't save her from me.
Yeah, I think I like turn around, hit the spin.
You see towering over you
Mm.
that vision of you with that crazed, furious, and primal look in his eye. You know you
I
want to
think-
give in. It's all right.
Merosha looks up at himself in that form and he goes, I mean, and his eyes twitching ferociously. He's like, it would be kind of fun. Viking, if you can, like, if you glance, you can see that there is a large vein that's popping out the side of Merosha's neck. We could,
Am I seeing you just stare at the air? Is what
Yep.
it's like? Okay.
I could, I could start with these and I don't know, take with what they have. I am a little hungry.
I will tell you. The first one is the best. So why deny yourself?
You smell thunder. And he's just staring wide-eyed at it, just like big toothy maw. He's just like, not gonna give me this time, hallucination. Not gonna give me this time. I've had no sugar.
Keep telling yourself that. little Merosha.
Little. I'm just.
I said it. I said it. I'm looking down at you. That makes you little. And I think you know that.
Out of nowhere, you see him just go, I'm not fucking little. And then he ignites the runes and gets taller and he's like, who's little now? See? We're eye to eye.
I have killed so many. So many since that day. In my eyes, you will always be little.
There's like a small look of like broken in his face. And he's like, it looks like I have something to avoid. I'm not that hungry anymore.
Oh. So that means you're finally giving up when you could have the entire sea. You could have her. You could have everything. And you're giving it up, what? Over what? What tawdry price? Please enlighten me.
He doesn't say anything. I think he like turns the runes off. He gets smaller and he looks down and he just turns around.
Weak. And then the form fades from view.
Enjoy my backside. Most gods tend to stay behind there anyway.
Maggie rolled a 1 on her perception check. So she is drinking from her water skin, and she says, "So raise up your cups, me hearties, and give a hefty cheer for Merosha, the fist, the captain who everyone fears."
Oh,
Hey.
That was great.
Thank you, Maggie. Thank you.
Oh. Merosha, GM, I have the scrutinous talent that says when you can see, when a creature you can see speaks in a language that you know, you can discern what they're saying even if you can't hear them. Would that be okay with either of you? Like, if it's no, I'm cool with that. I just wanted to toss that out there.
I'm fine with it.
I will say make me a perception check because you are in the middle of, getting pieces of rock and stuff out of the wall.
Okay. Let's see. You gain a plus 5 bonus on it's passive perception. Got it. Perception, motherfucker.
That was the original
The
original writing for for the song that then became Magic Vision, but due to content issues, we had to rewrite it.
Perception check 21.
I'll say with a 21, you can see Merosha not only standing and turned away from Vikan and seemingly almost raging at something, but you can make out the words that he's saying.
I think that's when, like, I just put the stuff on the disc, say arugula, it becomes smaller. I put it on my pack, and I immediately fly over to Merosha. I saw mine too.
Why are you being so creepy right now? You saw what?
Oh no, I know how to read lips really well. I saw what you were talking about. I saw mine too. Caliban.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what you're talking. I'm not even gonna pretend it. I'm still concerned with it because all of you find it so easily to reject yours, but the easiest thing for me to do is to embrace mine.
Well, this is good news because you're seeing it and I'm seeing it, which if it were happening to me, there's a 72% chance that I was just going outside of my mind, and that's what I thought was happening. But now that
So,
I
how
see,
is this a good thing? Just because we're all saying it, it doesn't make it a good thing. It's bad.
it means that it's being done to us, which means that if it's being done to us, then we can find the cause of it and stop it.
I'm so tired of things being done to me. And you can see Merosha's shoulder kind of like pop forward. And he's like, if there's another thing that is done to me, another shoulder pop, I don't know what I'm going to do. And when he lifts his head and opens his eyes, they are black.
Well, if they're doing something to you, that means they're doing something to us. I want to help you. I want to help them. I want to help
Sybil,
stop.
why are you still talking to me? Bottom tusks extend. He puts a hand on your shoulder and he squeezes. I'm tired of being talked to. Other hand, I'm tired of things being done to me.
Because you're my friend.
Blinks. Eyes go back to normal. I'm just tired. Sybil.
No. So, I don't want to fight you anymore. So, let's carry it together.
Yeah.
Carry it together, right?
Yeah. We'll figure it out like we always do.
Should I come back across the bridge, or are we?
No, there's no time to go back. Keep moving forward. We're dicking around enough.
I'm going to slap him before this is through. I promise you. Just one
Maybe when you're like
right
this,
across the face.
maybe when you're like this, don't acknowledge him. I think you might.
Like what? That moment
I-
never happened to him. What?
Tired.
Oh, well, it's not the tired that makes you want to slap him. What are we doing?
Going across the bridge.
Right. Maggie takes out a copper wire and she just is like fiddling with it in her hand, and then she goes, and she speaks into it and casts message to Vikan and just goes, "What the fuck is happening? Did you see that? We're right here. They're acting like we're not even here."
Ooh.
Let's go ahead and clear out a little bit of this
Yeah,
stuff.
normally Vikan would probably just responded just out loud, gives no fucks. But I think after the cold breeze, just
Yeah.
oh wait, no, I can respond with message, right?
Yeah.
No,
You can respond to the message, yeah.
No, bad. Yeah, I think as he sees Merosha like heaving and hoeing over there, catching his breath, he'd respond just like, I don't know what's wrong with these people. I still don't like it. And I want to get through this fast. Oh.
Well, I suppose I can take myself across. No need to help me.
Do you want help? Or,
Oh, well, if you're offering,
just
just give me a little toss.
do you want to toss?
Please.
You want to,
Just
okay.
down to the bridge. I can make it the rest of the way.
All right. Cool. You want to just do it? You want a strength check for that?
If you are jumping across, go ahead and
I
give
was,
me.
throwing Maggie
He's-
across.
Oh, athletics check.
Okay.
Oh, just throw me onto the bridge. How
Yeah.
big is the gap? Like 5
It's gonna be another like 10 feet or so.
feet? Okay.
Okay. So just, we said athletics to throw her.
Yeah, just give me straight up athletics.
How funny would it be if you rolled a one just now?
Well, yay, LB, you only have one character to worry about.
Maggie, no.
What'd you get? Oh, I think
19?
your audio muted for some reason.
I heard that.
10, 8,
19.
19. 19?
Yeah. No, I can't hear
I
you.
can't hear you. Sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. So I
with-
go onto the bridge,
Absolutely.
and then I just need to make the jump across the other side.
Yep.
Gavel,
Yeah.
give Maggie a hand.
Of course. He's standing there like this.
Am I back?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Hey, 19.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maggie crits.
Tell
And
me-
as she
Oh, God.
yeah, so she like studies her equipment because she's got her lute and she's got her drum, and she sort of does a running jump and then does like a leap in the air, and then when she makes it to the other side, she like puts her feet down and then turns and like goes into Gavel's arms. She's like, "Oh, thank you so much for catching me. I didn't think I was going to make it." And Gavel just goes, "Oh, it seems like you had just fun."
The time of my life.
she's like, she leans up against him. Oh, you are a solid mass of muscle, aren't you? And he just goes, right. I think everyone else needs to get across. She's like, oh, right. Sorry.
Just
steps
go
off to the
boost her on
side.
over.
Listen,
No, it's fine. Keep going.
there are some GMs in this chat, and I need you to look at the range that we're getting from LB, and I need you to book her for all of your APs. Okay? Okay. So good. All right. Maggie makes it across. We've got Vikan and we've got Merosha left.
Merosha, you good?
Yep. Why you want to carry me, big boy? Get across.
Break his fucking jaw.
He's not ready for that yet.
Ship it, Chad. Ship it.
Get over here and kiss me, you big hunk of man.
I hope you guys.
I've been
are ready
waiting
for-
this entire dungeon crawl for you to say that.
I hope you guys are ready for the
Enemy-
first chapter of Horn and Tusk.
Enemies to lovers. Let's go.
Someone writes it, I read it on stream. Someone writes it, I read it on stream.
You heard him.
25.
25.
Wait. Acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Well, psych doesn't matter, right? Yes, it does matter. It does matter.
Okay.
Then 21.
21 will do it. Make it across. And then give me that second acrobatics to make it across the second gap.
Ote. That's good. 19.
19 will do it.
Good deal.
Merosha.
No, it's acrobatics. I'll just do the same thing.
Just gonna do this just so.
That's a 15 on the first jump.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
Oh, you said you were good.
No,
No, sorry.
don't do that. Don't do that. I feel bad. Okay, it's an 18 on that.
Okay.
That dicks.
You jump and you misjudge the distance just a little.
Oh,
and like you
no.
land, but like you have to struggle to like maintain your balance, and then you finally stabilize.
Gavel's on the other side, like,
It's got that face like, what? We're in front of company.
it's like, are you good, bro?
I think Vike is also close behind just in case.
Jeez. Okay, cool. God damn it. That's a 16.
16. You jump and you land perfectly fine. It's a little shaky again, but you secure yourself a little bit more.
Ta-da.
Excellent job. All right, come on. Keep walking.
So you have 2 directions to go. You can go north and see what more glowy things come from that region, or you can go south along that track and see what's down there. What do you guys want to do?
Do you guys need glowy things? Did you get enough?
I got some. I don't know what to do with them. I figured we needed them for something.
Might be interesting to see what else is there.
Or we can go down.
Alongside the glowy things.
We do have a job to do, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So which way do we think that this thing went?
I'll say make me an investigation check. This is for everybody.
Ooh.
Investigation.
Oh.
I think I saw the future, brother.
Ooh, 21.
I got a 5.
23.
19.
Gavel doesn't know. It's a -1 to investigation. He's not
I'll say it's more successes than failures. You all can see this mine track. And it's strange because there's some moments where it looks fine, well constructed, maybe a little dusty. And then it's like you blink and suddenly it looks old. The wood is rotting. There's clear debris along the ground. But you sort of blink again and you can see, after you sort of have that strange disorienting perception, you do see what look like drag marks along the ground heading towards the north. Sybil. And I'm going to say, Vikan and Maggie, this will be your first time being visited by somebody of a divine nature.
Okay.
Sybil, as you experience this strange perception, all of you see almost a small breeze roll through as a translucent, almost ghost-like image of a feminine form with a hood up, wearing this flowing cloak with a long scarf that sort of extends out and drifts, almost like she's underwater, manifests next to Sybil. This is not right. This is strange. What have you experienced while you've been in here?
I'm very glad that you asked. I've been keeping copious notes. He's gonna pull out a notebook. First we ran
Maggie
into...
has mom-armed Vikan kind of behind her at this point.
I'm gonna lose it.
First, we encountered a massive undead entity, the likes of which I'm not exactly sure what it was, but I do have a quick sketch here. Next, we encountered a statue that was in the shape of, I wasn't quite sure if it was an eagle or a hawk, so I've been calling it Eagle Hawk. It gave us the following riddles. I don't know what the through line of the answers of the riddles. It was fire, mere fire time.
We got riddles wrong. We got riddles right. We fought a fucking fire thing, and then we're here. Okay.
He's a little rude. I don't think that he knows how to socialize. If in fact, that's another anomaly. I can't, for the life of me, see his backstory. It seems the device that you gave me has been thwarted by something on his person or an ability that he might acquire. I don't see any arcane abilities from him or any highly technological armaments on his person. Um, I've grabbed a couple of ores. These were mined to perfection. Next, we have seen anomalies from a timeline that no longer exists that was presented to us by Caliban. I saw mine. I'm fairly certain that Merosha saw his. I haven't had a chance to ask Gavel yet, but I wanted to ask, but I've been a little busy right now. It's good to see you, by the way. How are you doing? Has my armor been nullifying the prayers that you've been hearing? I've had a problem with the prototype where it's been overloading it.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You could talk so much less and say so much more. Is that it?
I love Vikan so much.
Well, this is awkward. We haven't been introduced yet to this wonderful, beautiful woman.
Oh, everyone, this is She Who Buys the Truth. She Who Buys the Truth. This is Maggie and Vikan.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Can we help you?
Immediately, within just moments, I can see that you and Merosha have quite a lot in common.
That's what I said. In fact, I said it about 2.5 hours ago. It was
You just see her hand slowly push the notebook close.
What an honor it is.
It's wonderful to meet you. Sybil, remember, I am the divine of knowledge. It is more... I got the sort of general idea of what was happening. But you mentioning your glimpses of this alternate version of yourself leads me to believe something. First off, Vikan, Maggie, it's wonderful to meet you.
Thank
Vikan,
you.
I am so sorry. You have my condolences.
Thanks.
So,
Oh, unresolved trauma. That's why he's mean.
Oh.
Hold on. Danny's smiling. I think in a second his face just darts to you, and it's just that the bull like snort of just like the air just passing through, just like I don't have to say shut up this time, buddy. Take the hit.
this mine, there is something strange going on with it. It is as though... Imagine for a moment that someone is checking a book out of your library and removing your access to it, and then putting it back, and then removing it and putting it back. Something is going on in here. I don't know what exists in this mine. And the fact that I don't know, it is a new feeling. It is an unsettling feeling. Yes, Gavel / Maggie.
Sorry.
I couldn't tell who was raising their hand.
It's just me. It's Maggie. Thank you. I was just wondering, you did a time thing before, is that true?
No, that wasn't me.
Right. Well, that's what I was thinking. What would have done something like that?
Define time thing.
Well, we answered a question to one of the riddles wrong, and then time sort of reversed and let us do it again.
Can I roll an intellect check? Because if it's not her, I think I know who it was.
Go ahead.
It was Vikan.
The unresolved trauma manifested into chronomancy. I got a 19. Sybil's thinking if it wasn't She Who Buys the Truth, it was Caliban.
The voice that you heard was not Caliban's. And it didn't have the accent of She Who Binds the Truth. It was somebody else. Somebody... It still sounded somewhat familiar, but a little bit different. It was the voice of somebody that once upon a time, well, several upon a time, you got into a debate with her over whether or not magic versus science was a valuable debate to have. But her voice was different. The voice you heard was Izzy. Yes, I that was not me. If there was somebody that experienced in chronomancy, then I couldn't tell you who that could be. I couldn't tell you. It would have to be somebody of a divine level.
Ah, shit!
Also, there's no statue at the front. Just to confirm.
The Eagle Hawk.
You see she like waves a hand and just in a circle, almost like a window appears. And that same spot, it's a clear room.
Right. Is there anything you can tell us about this cave that you know for sure?
One thing that I've been experiencing in one other place is that it's confusing. The facts are different. They change, but then they change back.
A fluctuation of fates.
Exactly. And the only other place that I have experienced anything like this. And you see, she hesitates. It is in Queen Iadrethe's castle. The information I have about her domain is confusing, ever-changing information, things that should not be. And it's been a puzzle that I've been trying to understand.
And chronomancy wouldn't do anything like that for you?
Not necessarily. I do have an idea.
It was
This.
Oh.
Izzy, the rune mage. That would be awfully impressive. If only because, and this is not an insult to her or her skill, but we are talking about something that is at my level of ability.
Well, we're seeing the manifestations of several versions of us that are divine. Who's to say that it's limited to the people that are occupied within the minds instead of the people that they know? We all are coming, bringing our story in and variations thereof. If this is one library book that is being pulled out and brought back in, who's to say it's one book and not a series?
Converging realities.
Picking and choosing. Which makes it all the more curious that I can't get a lock on. He points to
Vikan.
Big Vikan. Whatever's shielding your story might be the difference between life and death for everybody here. Theoretically.
I just didn't really want you in my head. I don't know if it's this deity, goddess, or whatever you're expecting out of me. I just thought you were being intrusive and respectfully rude, but...
I
With
got the
all
social
due,
cue wrong. Sorry.
with all due respect, Sybil, it's all right. It happens sometimes. I am going to do something I have not done in some time. And that is while you investigate what is happening in here, I'm going to return to the supernal realm, the realm where the divines exist, and see if there's any information I can gather from up on high. I will still be within reach, Sybil. I'm just going to be a little preoccupied, and I will admit, now that you're funneling away some of my busy work, I am finding myself more able to jump in.
It's working. There's a problem with the energy outlet. It overloads very quickly. I think if I put some sort of coolant in there. Not important right now. If you do run into he who guards the veil, please kind of put a kind word in for Maris.
That is one conversation that must exist between Maris and they who guard the veil, but I will do what I can.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Yes, well, my sibling can be... Well, they can hold on to a grudge. Speaking of which, and she looks at Gavel. Is my sister still...
As far as I'm aware.
Understood. Are you okay with this? You can say no. I can, I'm sure, have a
Doesn't seem
conversation.
to have any downsides except for she killed people using my body, but she said she wouldn't do that anymore, so...
All right, listen, I'm just here to help if you need. Well, I am going to go and take care of my business. Maggie, Vikan, it was wonderful to meet you. What I will say before you again ask what the fuck is going on. These Valiant that you have stumbled across are quite destined.
That's a word for it.
Just, if anything, buckle up.
Great.
Kind words. Thank you for the warning.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And Merosha?
Oh, Marusha's on the other side of this conversation, like somewhere else, and he's just like,
You can hear her words as though she is standing right next to you.
Have you been here the whole time?
For the last couple of minutes, not right next to you, but...
What do you need? I have no knowledge. What?
I don't need anything.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that from a divine to someone who has been haunted for so long, that I am sorry for what you have experienced. And I recognize that my approach to conversation with you has not been the wisest, given your past experiences, and I could be more gentle. I simply wish to aid where I can, but I understand if you do not wish divine aid. I will still help where I can, but I would ask nothing of you and your friends. I merely wish to see this world continue to thrive. That is all. I don't expect you to say anything in response if you do not wish to. I just needed to say those words.
Are you telling me not to respond?
I'm telling you to do whatever you would like.
Good, because I'm gonna.
Good.
Thank you. I appreciate the apology and your candor in this.
Well,
But if you want to see this world thrive, then you and your family need to stop playing with it and allow it to. I need nothing from you, respectfully. But thank you for your apology.
she gives a bow.
Returns it.
Well, be safe. Or don't.
You
I'm
as
not your
well.
mother.
You want to be?
Are you offering?
You're all knowing. Am I offering?
I know fact, not intent.
Is what I'm saying fact?
You can't see her face, but there is this like, oh, I see you kind of energy. Farewell. And she slowly fades from sight. And it is here that we're going to end tonight's episode.
Fucking no!
I know.
Like, we just met a fucking god.
Questions. I'm writing down how to start next session.
Yeah. So, to those in chat, thank you so much for tuning in. I love this game so much. This is fucking hilarious and dramatic and wonderful in all the best ways. But before we finish up with tonight, we have a wonderful cast that we want to, again, throw the spotlight to. Let's start. We'll start with Danny this time.
Okay. I'm still writing.
Okay. We'll wait.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm CG Nanny B. I have been playing Vikan this evening. Typically, you can find me all across the internet talking about the wonders of indie games. Today, we dropped our new episode of Playlog Podcast. You can catch it on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, whole 9 yards, where my partner Topher and I are talking about our most anticipated games for the rest of 2025, the best of the rest. Did I talk about Moonlighter again? I sure as hell did. Very excited. You can catch me on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays on twitch.tv/CGNEB, where we're streaming all kinds of stuff. We did Pippi Shuttle today. This weekend, no stream. Monday night, we're going to be playing Peak, finally, me and a couple buddies. And then Thursday, I'm down bad with some more dating, Date Everything, which, fuck, what a game. But that's me. I'll popcorn to Noir.
Hey, that's me. You can find me all over the internet as Noir Enigma. That's Twitch, Threads, TikTok, Instagram, other places. I ran out.
The excitement's just.
I'm so sick of all of them.
Now you know how I feel.
Like, you and then you gotta remember not to say Twitter. It's the whole thing. Anyway, you can find me every Monday over on Alt Haven. This week is gonna be Noirville. We're doing our special Pride episode, so come check out the world of Marvel. There's going to be some action at the Pride Parade led by Grand Marshal Bucky Rogers. Yes, my sibling bullied me into making Stucky canon. Other than that, Tuesdays I'm over here for Bitten, where nothing bad ever happens to us ever. Don't question it, just accept it. Then I'm back here on Thursdays. On Fridays, what I'm doing, none of your goddamn business. And then Saturday, I'm over on my friend Sam Delez's channel for Owlbear Saturday, where we listen to your reviews of your TTRPG games while we play Baldur's Gate 3. It's a good time. And I will popcorn it on over to Ian.
That's really good. This is exactly why I do what I do with social media. Oh, what's up, everybody? I'm Ian, or your boy Big, on all social media. If you want to know what I'm doing next, make sure you pick social media, type in YABOIBIG, and you'll find me. And if you don't, let me know so we can monopolize that on that social media as well. I do a lot, so follow me there. But what is most important, what I'm very excited about, is tomorrow on Just the Humans channel, we're going to be doing a Firebrands charity stream in support of Trans Lifeline. I'm super, super excited about that. I haven't played that game, and I'm always down to support the homies. So yeah, go over, vibe. If you can donate, that's awesome. If you can't come over and vibe, but you can donate, that's awesome too. If you can't do either, think about us. That's also important. So that's me. And LB, say words.
Speak, Valentina. Hi, happy Pride. I'm LB Hack. You can find me at LB Hack Map on Instagram and on Blue Sky. It's Hack Recklessly on Twitch and on YouTube, where we're going to be live tomorrow playing more The Casting of Frank Stone. I'm very into this game. So check out our choices and see what happens. I hope we get all the trinkets, which I don't think we did, but it's okay. On Sunday, it's going to be dark on our channel for this week and next week because of traveling. But I will be live Wednesday and Thursday. Nope. I'm gonna be gone for a while. Check out my socials. I'll post pictures of stuff. Have a safe 4th of July and be respectful of people and their animals and people who have problems with fireworks. So yeah. Kujo, take it away.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kujo. I've been your chronicler for this evening with this squeaky ass chair. Ugh. You can find me all over the place as either Kujo Plays Games or as Critic Chronicles. Kujo Plays Games is for personal stuff, including professional wrestling highlights from some of my recent shows, which has been fun.
The champ.
The champ is here.
That's talking.
I am the Backbreaker Wrestling Brass Knuckles champion. Thank you very much.
You have
respect.
the sunburn to show it.
I do.
Yeah,
it was. It's glowing in the dark, basically, where it's not sunburned. Okay. For those, Jesus Christ. If you want to follow Critic Chronicles, you can catch show highlights, future campaign announcements, that sort of thing. Tuesdays we have Bitten, as Noir said. It's our Daggerheart campaign, which has been wonderfully heartbreaking and tear-jerking. Literally, I have only ever truly cried while playing that game, and it has been wonderful. On Wednesdays, typically you can catch myself and LB playing some D&D over with Nerd Immersion, but scheduling during the summer has been fun, so if you don't see us go live, don't worry, we will be back soon. Thursdays, congratulations, you found us. It's the Tales of the Valiant, sponsored by Kobold Press. Thank you, Kobold Press, for the sponsorship. I don't know what happened there, Ian. And then Fridays, aka tomorrow, you can catch us for Shadows Over Baldur's Gate, our spiritual sequel to Baldur's Gate 3, where our party is coming up to try to save their friend who might be the last piece of the puzzle that Tiamat needs to come back to the material plane. Tomorrow's gonna be fun, but all that to say, there are also only a couple days left to nominate for the Crit Awards, and I will shout from the rooftops, go and vote for Noir for best player for Kobold Press.
No.
You should, because no, I will mute you, Noir.
Oh, is that how we? Okay, well.
Fuck you then. No, but for real, if you have a particular favorite TTRPG content creator, performer, GM, go and support them. We support and lift up those who have created some fantastic art in this space. So go to critawards.org and cast your vote. But in the meantime, go back to Player's Guide 2, and that's pretty much it. I should have found a channel to raid. This is fine.
Dude, it's Thursday night.
It's Thursday night. We're gonna raid Stronghold
Listen,
D&D.
also while you're out there voting for Noir, you should be also voting for Kujo too, because
I
they're
know,
also
so-
nominated.
I'm saying that's what the I'm saying.
You're gonna be voting for all the homies. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna be voting for all the homies. We ain't gonna be talking about one homie out here. We got multiple homies out here, so you better be going.
We got all these homies, and
You
you
know
trying
what
to
I'm
get
saying? Go
you
for
trying
it.
to vote for
All
this
of
one homie.
All of them.
Tell
Vote
them.
for me.
Noir. Jesus, Noir. You don't bring the eggplant on stream.
Just bring that out like that, dude.
Anyway, we're gonna raid Stronghold D&D. They're playing some D&D. So go give them some love. Tell them we sent you. And in the meantime, we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Why?